Well, Prince George's has an $8.5 billion school construction and renovation backlog. That was part of the testimony County Executive Angela Alsobrooks gave before a Senate committee this afternoon regarding capital funding needs in Prince George's. If the Build to Learn Act of 2019 passes, it would provide an additional $25 to $30 million annually for 30 years.
Over the next 20 years, under a P3, which is a public-private partnership, we would be able to build 18 schools in the next 7 years. I cannot tell you how important this legislation is in terms of really right-sizing our schools. We have kids who are in schools right now, the condition of which is really unacceptable to so many of us. And so in order for our kids to have a first-class education, it starts with them being in an environment that is conducive to it. And so we're here along with our partners from the other major jurisdictions asking that right now, this year, that this would not be delayed any longer.
And House Bill 727 is currently before the Senate Budget and Taxation Committee.
Meantime, lawmakers in Annapolis passed a $46.6 billion budget that includes boosting funding to education by more than what the governor called for. The vote in the Senate was unanimous. In the House, it was 123 to 12. The spending plan includes $7 billion for public school operating funds, which is the most ever spent on education in the state. The budget does not include new taxes nor the tax credits proposed by Governor Hogan.
Meantime, a bill to create a state board to make prescription drugs more affordable passes in the Maryland House. House Bill 768, sponsored by Delegate Joseline Pena-Melnick, would create a new board that would have the authority to help local and state governments bring down drug costs. Now, proponents of the bill say that this legislation is critical as the cost of prescription drugs continues to soar.
The House of Delegates voted to create the first in the country Prescription Drug Affordability Board, which will work to make prescription drugs more affordable for Marylanders. It will make sure that state and local governments have an upper limit on what they have to pay for drugs so that it's affordable, and we'll look at how to do that for everybody in Maryland.
And that measure will now move to the Senate.
A shooting early this morning leaves one man dead. 30-year-old Eric Weaver Jr. of Northeast D.C. was taken to Prince George's Hospital Center at 12:40 a.m. suffering from a gunshot wound. He died a short time after. Police are working to identify who dropped off Weaver and confirm the motive and location of the incident. Anyone with information is asked to call 301-772-4925. You're watching CTV News. I'm Janine Samuels.
And I'm Patricia Vallone.